Hey, what's going on, boys? I'm gonna do something a little different again today. I'm gonna do a pretty much just like a live trading session, for free and everything, of course. So yeah, kind of just like live executions. So market opens in about like 3 minutes or so, whatever. So I'm gonna kind of go over what I'm looking at, and then so far, I mean, today looks really obvious. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like open just dumps and like just takes everything out. But what I'm hoping for, a couple scenarios. Right now, like we have a couple 5 minutes in the leg, right? Um, we just this was an intermediate high that we just ended up taking out. So I don't really want to see us go any higher. I kind of want to see, this as the high of day or something like that, because I want us to take out all these lows right here that we have just sitting here, and they're significant too. They're London, Asia, previous day low, and then there's also a 4 hour gap um, as we go lower. So super bearish today. I'm hoping open can kind of like confirm that. But yeah, I think key scenario here at open. Maybe we can open up this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Um, and then from there, maybe like we get a nice Judas swing up to the 15 minute, and then we can catch a nice uh, inversion entry out of that. I think that would be pretty ideal. Maybe we can form an SMT as well, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm just gonna play it slow and kind of see what happens. Last day of the week, so we also have 10 a.m. news. Let me double check again, but I'm pretty sure it's prelim. Yeah, so 10 a.m. news. We had 8:30 news as well, which I completely forgot to check the wick on. I don't even. Yeah, all right, we're good. Um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're also in this 1 hour as well, but I mean, with the way price is looking right now, after we swept out the uh, internal high inside of the gap, um, I think we should make a nice run lower. Just hoping we can, get a nice entry out of it and stuff. So yeah, we'll chill out until open. And before we kind of start this session, I just want to point out again that there's a discount on my one-on-one mentorship right now. I don't charge as much as any of these other traders do. I'm kind of just in it more to help because I know the position you guys are in. Things like that. I'm not really in it for the money. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna link it down below. I'm affiliated with Apex Trader now. I'm gonna put the link and the code down below. And then also Alpha Futures. So if you want to stack up on some accounts, we have CPI next week. You could pass some accounts in a day and one trade, one candle. Um, I definitely recommend that. But all the links will be below anyway. So see what open has. Hoping we can come up. But even if ES can hit some type of gap, I mean we can have some type of SMT. But it looks like we're just ripping. It's gonna suck because I was expecting all these lows to get taken yesterday too. Like all of this. So we will see. I really don't want to take. I don't want to be looking for longs though. I mean, the only type of scenario for long maybe is if we take out like London. We're gonna have a big SMT. Um, and maybe from there we can have a little rebalance before going lower. It's kind of like the only scenario, where I think it's possible. But we just gotta kind of be patient here. So we will have an SMT. Unless for some miracle, maybe we can get, you know, a retracement just randomly. I don't think so though. Alright, London is about to be taken. Asia is like 25 points below that, so we can expect that to get taken. And then we still have previous day low. We have all these lows still, so I'm not too worried about, you know, missing any type of entry to London and Asia. But um, yeah, I think we'll be alright. Hopefully, we get a nice entry. ES almost hit a 5 minutes. I'm really just looking for some type of, you know, cap. But London is taken now. Of course, we have an SMT. Continuation if we can get it. Let's see. Alright, well, NQ also hit the 15. There's no way we leave all these lows though, no way. Especially on a Friday. That's I mean, obviously we can use this 15-minute as the condition, especially because we had this huge wick out of the 1 hour. So we'll see if we want to close above. If we do close above, then probably gonna be a little more risk off. But we still have a couple draws higher, like if we did want to go higher today for some reason. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But definitely willing to take shorts out of this gap, for sure. We did end versus 30-second. I'm tempted. I'm gonna try it on my fundeds. The 30-second close, 64. So I got a little bit late of an entry, but I'm gonna see if we can hold this, you know, till Asia. I mean, we'll see, but stop at the high. I'm not risking a lot here. We'll see, because we still have a couple gaps in the leg that we have to get by, so. This definitely isn't a bad trade, but like this rejection, it was super strong. It was like a pretty perfect V-shaped recovery. It's the only doubt I have right now. But the inverse was perfect. Like the reaction out of the 15-minute was perfect. ES and NQ both hit the 15. So now it's just a matter of if we can hold it or not. Break even here. It's a little tough. Probably break even at this bottom 2 minute. We'll see though, because this 1 minute is still being respected as of right now, so. So I have a two trade rule for my fundeds. I'm still kind of new at trading my live account, so I still gotta kind of feel it out. But like I say, this trade does lose on the fundeds, then I'm I'm willing to give another A plus setup a shot as well. Is what I'm trying to say. Right, well, that's a decent reaction off of this candle here, the wick. It's kind of perfect type of equilibrium, so we'll see if this wants to play out or not. If it doesn't, then we'll probably wait for 10 a.m. to clean things up. Right into OTE as well. I'd love to see this thing just flush all these lows, man. I'm kind of upset about that, the trading view. I don't know what was going on with them. It was so delayed, like everything was delayed. Especially like my fills were terrible. ES is starting to move a little more further down than in Q. I'm hoping we can, stay below the midpoint of this wick. Kind of just get a nice reaction from that. That'd be ideal, to be honest. About a minute left till the 15-minute closes too. So hopefully if we can close under it, that'll give us a little more confirmation that we want to go down.
Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, well the 15-minute did not inverse. It was actually a pretty good rejection out, so hopefully we can see a nice rejection now. I'm risking like 650 on this position. Final TP is around 2300 or something, I believe. 25. I mean, ES also still has London and Asia to take care of if it wants to go down, so we just want to see some strong displacement for sure. I think we did hit we have a 5-minute though, so that might have to be the break-even point. Just to follow my rules and everything, but depending on displacement and everything, I don't think this 5 minute would be a bad place to go break even. Um, I kind of want to see like a flush through it. It's either gonna be that or the 2 minute to go break even, or wherever you'd be comfortable. But that's the first strong 1 minute candle closure to the downside, so we'll see how we react. So there's not a 5 minute gap on ES though. That's good. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna go break even here. If we get down there. There's always the chance that we resweep this high up here though. Maybe put it in an SMT as well. Alright, that's some good displacement. So we did hit the 5 minute. I think I'm gonna wait it out though. Go break even if we hit the 2 minute. Just kind of more discretion. Oh, well, there's the 2 minute. So now I really just want to see us deliver. Once ES, another break even could be like when ES takes the 930 lows. I would love to see this thing go all the way down to Asia. So I'm gonna hold off break even. Once ES takes those lows, I will go break even, but a super strong candle right there though. That 1 minute close was great. Let's see if we can inverse this 5 minute as well. 10 seconds. Even if we do inverse this 5, there's still, we might want to retrace a little bit before going lower. I mean, we have this 1 minute as well. Hopefully it can send us down. If this fails, I will be extremely surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. But there's always a chance, But like when if ES takes these 930 lows, I'm gonna trail to just a winning day or whatever. I'm not like a couple days from a payout too, so just trying to secure whatever I can, pretty much. I mean, the 5 minute was also an entry within itself too. If this doesn't work, I will be extremely shocked, to be honest. This is probably one of the better setups I've seen in a while, especially just drawing liquidity wise, like all these lows. Regardless, we do have a SMT at Linden, but you have to kind of go more off of the the overall context, your overall narrative, rather than just an SMT. Hopefully we can see a nice flush within the next few candles. This will be almost, if this does hit, it'll be a 1 to 4, which is kind of rare with the, the style of my trading. I feel like I'd be mad at myself if I didn't take this trade, regardless of the outcome. The only thing we're kind of not gambling but going against right now is really just this 1 hour. Like I had about 6 minutes till it closes. It would definitely be ideal if we can get below it, but we're having kind of strong reactions right now, which is odd. I mean, ES was like a point away from taking the lows. You don't see that too often. But if it fails, it fails. Can't do nothing about it, Let's see if me not going break even at the 5 minute would hurt me, or if it would benefit me. If we are still in the trade, when 10 a.m. comes though, I'm gonna excuse me, I'm gonna have to move my take profit and just kind of let it run for like 2 minutes though, because they have that rule. Or is that not on the standard accounts or advanced accounts? Let me look it up. I thought it was for all accounts. I may be wrong. Oh no, there are no. Never mind. I thought there were restrictions. I guess there's not. It would be ideal if we can inverse this 1 minute right here, and then maybe that can push us to close below the 1 hour. I'm surprised we didn't get a quicker flush though, because we did inverse that 5 minute. Maybe we get like an open high, low close here without going too high. Now we just gotta hold this displacement. Maybe this right here was the soup. We do now have a little bit of low resistance liquidity as well. See if that has any impact. Oh man, dude, this chop. I forgot if I said this was a 15 second, not a 30. I can't remember what I said. But it's very rare I take 15 seconds, but I only take when I have strong conviction in the draw on liquidity. I forgot if I said 30 or 15. ES is having a big candle here. See if we can get a close below this body. Obviously, this trade would be like 10 times better if we didn't take London by 2 ticks, but still, all the draws lower. It was just kind of hard for me not to give it a shot. But this chop is killing me. Regardless of win or loss, I'll still go over. I'll do a little recap at the end as well. My ES is about to take the lows. Maybe. Unless we just reverse again. Now we made equal lows. Waiting. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go break even now. I really just want to see us flush now. I mean, if we come back up, then it's kind of one of those things. This low resistance liquidity looks so good though. Let's see. Hopefully we can just flush. I would like to see it close below this low as well. That was kind of that low that initially pushed us up, so. I didn't even see, we also had a little internal SMT here as well. I mean, that was pretty much what pushed us down, so. See, one strong candle just rip us down.
Order filled.
All right, bang. There's TP. Damn. 20, 20, 25, 50 on 80 counts. Not bad, not bad. Not a bad day, for sure. I think that break-even call that I had was pretty decent considering we did end up inversing that. So there's Asia lows swept. Beautiful, honestly a beautiful setup. Of course it took a little longer to play out. Can't control, what the market does in that sense, but beautiful trade nonetheless for sure. Yeah, I mean now the only draws left really are previous day low and that sell side below, which I do think will get hit today, if I'm being honest, but yeah, beautiful trade. If you want to hit trades like this, join up, join the mentorship. I'm telling you, so worth it, promise you. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little recap. Shut the music off. Do a little recap here real quick. All right, so essentially, what I was looking at for the morning, coming in around right at 9 a.m., we swept this 4-hour intermediate high, and the reaction we got off that was like what you would want to see for any type of soup like that. That is a picture perfect soup reaction right here, right? So from there, considering the displacement we had leading up to open, we inversed this 15-minute. We had a 30-minute change in the state as well. So, and plus like all these lows we had, so it's just kind of like when you look at this picture, right? This is what I see. This is the buy model, right? Now that we've like took out like a main objective, I'm looking to see a nice sell-off. So I'm looking to see this. The market maker sell model is what I want to see. So we come up, we sweep that significant high or low, and if it's vice versa, and then we come right back down. And it's all about timing your entries when that happens. But anyways, at open we ripped down kind of as expected. I called out if we take London, then I'd still be good with taking a continuation back down to Asia. I've kind of seen, probably more from experience rather than not, I've seen this happen a lot. We come down, we distribute, we come back up, and then we have like the major distribution phase. That was the case today, right? So we had this 15-minute, that both ES and NQ, they had a perfect reaction out of it. Once we hit that, all I'm looking for is, the first inversion I can take, or in the highest time frame, which in this case was this 15 second. It happened right away. A little bit more of a discretionary trade, solely based off, drawing liquidity and kind of like the overall narrative I had for the morning, right? Um, and yeah, I mean, the rest was kind of just history after that, right? I mean, we chopped for a while, sure, probably because we were waiting for 10 a.m. to really distribute. 10 a.m. came around, we opened high, put in an SMT, had the low close, and we just distributed it right down. I mean, if you want to look at it like this was the accumulation, this was a little manipulation move, and then we had that distribution. Um, I don't know, it might be confusing for you guys. I know I'm talking a little bit fast, but again, if you want to learn more, I'm telling you, just join the Discord. You gotta keep in mind, I'm not doing it for money. Trust me. I'm literally doing it just so I can help because I know how you guys feel. I've been in your position. Whether you're just starting to see success and you want to keep it up, whether you're just getting into trading, you want to know how, or if you're kind of that middleman in between. Trust me, I know. I know the feeling, and I really want to help. Trust me. Um, but yeah, other than that, the other links will be, if you want to grab some accounts for next week for CPI to full port, pass some accounts in one candle, go for it. I'll leave my codes down below too. And for the mentorship, it is half off right now. I believe it's like 150 for lifetime. So it's just one-time payment, 150. I'll make sure that link is updated for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the live trading execution. I think I kind of want to do this for free, like every Friday type of thing. Or if there's like no news Friday, maybe a Thursday or whatever, at least once a week. I think that's a pretty fair idea. But yeah, also if you have questions about any mentorship thing or whatever, leave it in the comments, DM me on Discord, anything like that. But yeah, all right, boys. I'll catch you next week. Have a good weekend. I'm going to a wedding tonight, so chances are there's not going to be any videos this weekend. You probably know why, but yeah, I'll catch you boys Monday, hopefully, and we'll get it ripping on another new week. So yeah, peace out. Have a good weekend, and yeah, see you then.